Welcome guys, this is Lornick96 and I'm here to bring you guys another toy review. Now this is going to be another figure that I got in my collection update, so I'll try to get those ones out of the way. And before I review, I'd just like to mention that just recently, me, SM Hanrahan 15 and Connor G45 started making this series. It was just for fun. We're just fooling around, having a good time. So if you guys want to see us be complete freaks, go check that video out. I will forewarn that there is some language in it, so mainly from me, but yeah. So go check that out if you want to see some funny stuff. Alright. So, this figure right here is one that I got in my collection update, and as I said in it, I was really surprised to get him because it's kind of funny because I was watching other people's reviews, and I'm like, yeah, he looks okay, but I mean, he doesn't look like something I'd die for. And then I ended up finding him later on for a really cheap price, so I couldn't let him up. And that is King Caesar from the Monster Island series. There's a few notable differences between this one and the movie Monster series, which I'll get to later. But first off, here is his card. Yeah, as you can see, it's the 9th one in the line. It's it's supposedly the hardest one to find. There we go. A little sticker. It's just not like Anguirus who gets it on his face. There's the guy saying some stuff. Yeah, this was a little show that didn't appear too long. I really don't know much about it, but that's all I know is it was like a show thing. So, yeah, it's his card. And here's himself. So I'll start off with detail. One reason this guy is so sought after is because he does have really nice detail, especially the 6-inch one. Because they got all these ridges and like scale-like skin patterns on his arms and legs. Got all the swirl fur, which looks great. There I go saying great again. Yeah, the face looks pretty great. Yeah, I just said it again. Man. Teeth are individually sculpted, but that's okay. Ears are up, and before I say anything, this is the show-off form, not the Final Wars form, because they never released a Final Wars form except for the little mini ones, but tail's a little weird. You can turn it down like that if you want him to look sad or something. Yeah. So detail looks really nice on this guy. Now, for his history, since, well, most people know what he appeared in. This version appeared in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and he didn't appear way until the end of the movie, but he was like the main focus of the human characters. He was trying to be awakened to help the people of Japan, or Okinawa, or wherever it was, and so they were trying to get the statue and match all the stuff it said to awake him. So he ended up getting awakened when Mechagodzilla was heading the mountain, and they fought, and he basically got his butt kicked, which was pretty funny. But he did show off some cool moves and fought back. But it wasn't until Godzilla showed up and they double-teamed him that he got a little bit more action. But besides that, this version, as I said, didn't appear in the Final Wars one, but the character himself did. And he was just one of those monsters that was controlled, and he was attacking Osaka. And then him, Anguirus, and Rodan fought Godzilla all together, and they all got defeated. So, yeah, that's all he's appeared in. Personally, I don't really care for the character myself. I've always thought he's kind of a throwaway character. But, I mean, for what he is, he's not too bad. Yeah, he is sure's got more spotlight than Baragon, but he's more in his own originality, so. Alright, now I'll get off the sizing. Now, I put him in a little crouching pose, because you can stand him up, but he's not really sturdy, so I crouch him down a little bit, so he's got more balance with his tail and his front body. Now, I don't have the 74 Godzilla, or Mechagodzilla, or even the 75 or 4 version, but I will use this, my 64 Godzilla. Now, as again, if he would have been standing up straight, this would have worked well, because then he'd be the same exact height. But if he was in a crouch down pose, this would also work. So, 64 one works. And since, again, I don't have Mechagodzilla, here is Mechagodzilla 2. Just to show it off. Yeah. So if you have a Bandai creation Mechagodzilla 2, that's what it looks like. And I don't want to grab Final Wars Godzilla because I'm lazy, and I don't want to get up. Yeah, mainly because I'm lazy. Now for paint job, that's where this guy is mainly different. The movie Monster series has a really cool paint job. It's got like black spots, and he's got a really orangish tone. I don't know if the fur color's any different, but this version, as you can tell, he's a really brownish tan all over, with some silver highlights on the claws and toes. And then he's got this really light gold painting all over for the fur. And a little white on the teeth there, and then he's got the red on the eyes and on the crest, so yeah, he looks a lot like he did in the movie. Now as for other versions, as I was mentioning, there's this version, which is the movie Monster series, or Monster Island series, not the movie Monster. Then there is the movie Monster series version, and then there's the original, like, 1991 version, which is 8 inches, and that one's a lot more, well, again, it's taller, because it's 8 inches, and it has a really different paint job, so, yeah, I think the movie Monster series is the best looking one, but this would be my second choice, because I personally like 8 inches, 6 inches better, because that's the majority of my collection. Now on to articulation, it's basic points. The arms move 360. Head has a glue seal, so I wouldn't recommend it, breaking it. The leg moves 360. And the tail, as I showed earlier. So he's got basic points. And he is a little, like, he looks kind of small, but, he looks fine for what he is. What else? So I got articulation, I got paint job, detail, scaling, I think that's about it. This review is a little short. So, overall, he's a really nice figure. Don't fall over. Fix his stance. There you go. So yeah, overall he's a really nice figure. I'd definitely recommend him, since he is a hard to find figure, and he can be a little pricey. Yeah, again, I found him for $30 with free shipping, so I didn't pass that up at all. Really nice deal. And then, but the one I'd recommend is probably the movie Monster series, because that's the one that looks coolest to me. But if you can't find them, go for this one, because this one's a really nice addition too. So yeah, I recommend this guy. I'm gonna give him I really want to give him a 5 out of 5, but I don't think he's perfect. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. One thing is again, he looks a little small, but like when you own him, but that really isn't anything bad at all. What else? I'm going a lot too. Yeah, that's basically it. So again, 4.5 out of 5, and I recommend this figure definitely if you can find him. Good time to get him was at G-Fest, or if you can luck out like me and find him for really cheap on eBay, go for him. So yeah, this has been a little review. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will catch you guys next time, or I review my last figure in my collection update, which is Baby Godzilla. Alright, see you guys later.